Why do so many people stay broke, even when they earn well and appear successful on the surface? In the modern world, the line between wealth and the appearance of wealth has become dangerously blurred. Social media feeds overflow with snapshots of luxury vacations, designer labels, flashy cars, and opulent dinners. It's easy to believe that everyone is living a life of abundance and success, except perhaps you. But beneath this glossy surface lies a truth that few acknowledge. Most people are not struggling financially because they lack resources, but because they're addicted to projecting an image of affluence before actually achieving it. This addiction to appearance is subtle, insidious, and reinforced constantly by the culture around us. Every day, millions of people make decisions that favor short-term validation over long-term prosperity. They lease high-end vehicles to impress neighbors, swipe credit cards for the latest fashion trends, and dine in upscale restaurants, all while quietly accumulating debt. The irony is painful. In trying to look like they're winning, they're actually setting themselves up for a lifetime of financial stress. Why does this happen? The answer isn't simply a lack of financial education. Most adults know, at least on some level, that spending more than you earn is unsustainable. They've heard the advice to save, invest, and live below their means. Yet, the urge to impress others, to win the approval of peers, family, or even strangers, often overpowers logic and discipline. Ego, not ignorance, is the true obstacle. Somewhere along the line, many of us have internalized the belief that our self-worth is tied to how wealthy we appear, rather than what we're actually building for ourselves. This mindset is exhausting and costly. Instead of investing in their growth, people chase after fleeting trends. They prioritize branded shoes over books, entertainment over education, and instant gratification over patient wealth accumulation. The consequences are slow, silent, and devastating. Lifestyle inflation creeps in. As soon as income rises, so do expenses. Raises and bonuses disappear into new gadgets, bigger homes, and fancier cars. Each outward upgrade brings a fleeting rush of satisfaction, but the underlying anxiety remains. Deep down, they know that what they're building isn't security. It's a financial house of cards. Most don't realize the gravity of their situation until it's too late. By their 40s or 50s, reality sets in. The high salaries that once seemed impressive are now barely enough to cover bloated monthly expenses. Savings are minimal, retirement accounts are underfunded, and debt is a constant companion. Regret replaces pride. The applause of others, once so intoxicating, fades quickly, leaving only the echo of missed opportunities and the heavy burden of what if. Contrast this with those who choose a different path. True wealth is quiet, nearly invisible in its early stages. It is built patiently through sacrifice, discipline, and a willingness to delay gratification. The real millionaires, the ones who achieve lasting financial independence, are rarely the ones flaunting it online. They drive modest cars, live in unassuming homes, and invest in their future rather than their image. They understand that real freedom comes not from the things you own, but from the choices you can make. These individuals are often underestimated, even dismissed. In a society obsessed with outward signs of success, we overlook the quiet investor, the disciplined saver, the person who chooses to learn new skills instead of buying the latest gadget. But it is these people who ultimately win the game. Their wealth compounds quietly in the background, growing stronger as others chase the next big trend. When the time comes, they have options: freedom to travel, to help loved ones, to retire early, or to pursue passion projects without financial fear. The lesson is clear. Looking rich might earn you temporary applause, but staying rich, achieving real, lasting wealth, brings something far more valuable: peace of mind, security, and freedom. The greatest flex isn't the car you drive or the watch on your wrist, but the knowledge that you're free from financial worry, that you own your time, and that no external circumstance can threaten your stability. Breaking the habit of performing for others is not easy. It requires self-awareness and the courage to question long-held beliefs. Ask yourself, are you building wealth or just renting the appearance of it? Are your financial decisions based on what truly matters to you, or on what you think will impress others. Every dollar you spend is a vote for the future you want. Will you continue trading your future for fleeting likes, or will you choose the path of patience and discipline? The journey to financial independence starts with a single, honest decision: to value your own future over the opinions of others. This isn't about deprivation or denying yourself joy. It's about recognizing that true satisfaction comes from living life on your own terms, not from keeping up with someone else's highlight reel. It's about investing in yourself, your skills, your knowledge, and your long-term security. The world will always try to sell you new ways to look successful. Ignore the noise. Focus on building something real, something lasting. Study the habits of those who have achieved financial freedom, and you'll find common threads. They live below their means, invest consistently, avoid debt, and never confuse self-worth with net worth. They understand that the process is slow, sometimes boring, but always worth it. In the end, real wealth is not about the things you can show, but the life you can live without fear or limitation. Let others chase the mirage of instant status. Choose the quiet power of true financial independence, and discover the peace that comes when you no longer need to impress anyone but yourself.